Yo, 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 what's the business? It's your local neighborhood Super Rig. Sorry for the technical difficulties. It bees like that sometimes. I'm gonna sit here for a little bit and see if people come back. Today has been an eventful day in the media, to say the least, especially with Rick Ross going through his jumpings. It's been a fun, active Monday morning indeed. Let's see. Let's see if YouTube has updated anything yet. All right, cool. All right, so I see a couple of y'all in here, so I guess we can get started. Let me see if I can see the chat, because this thing be tripping sometimes, and today was one of the things. Let me explain how this works, okay? When I jump on, what ends up happening, and that's probably possible, so I'm gonna say possible. When I jump on this application, I use the live stream. It's got like this option to where you can set stuff up on one side, set stuff up on the other side, and then I'll try to use it, crashes. Probably need to update it or something like that. But yes, what it is what it is. What's up, Anthony T. Pack? Yo, yo, yo. Rose Sharma, Drake fans are charming, aren't they? And speaking of that, so we gonna go to we just recently uploaded a video yesterday that has I guess, you know, been popular amongst the culture or whatever, and it was about Drake's fans, particularly Mal, p-popping to Drake's music. It brings out some type of, I don't know, somebody said the Pied Piper, what they say? They said the Pied Piper bringing out the what did he say? The something monster, the Zest Monsters. Yeah, the Pied Piper is bringing out the Zest Monsters in these people. And so I was going through the comments went crazy on this video. If you haven't seen the video, please go check it out. It's called Drake's Effect on his male fans. And one of the comments brought up the fact that Drake has a connection to the Hells Angels. And I was like, you know what? I remember hearing about that a long time ago. And it made sense. Oh, actually, that was about Rick Ross. They mentioned it in the Rick Ross video, because they said a white nationalist apparently was the person who attacked him. Can't verify that. That's just what I heard in the comments. But then that made me thinking about the whole Hells Angels thing, and I was like, yeah, I remember Drake was supposed to be associated with them, and then it hit me. I remember he had one of them in the Family Matters video. So I was like, yo, what if that is what occurred? Because if you look at the Rick Ross video itself, let's see, can we go back here? If you go look at the actual person that actually hit him, he had a weird haircut. It was very peculiar looking haircut. Appeared to be shaved off on the sides. Now, you can't just say because someone is of a certain ethnicity and have shaved off weird ponytails going on that they are a part of a certain group that has certain thoughts about certain other races. You can't automatically assume that. However, once that was brought up in the it looked like he went behind his face. Once that was brought up, as you see, this is the guy right here, okay, and he has a, you know, a kind of crop top thingy going on. Yo, you know who he look like? Hold on real quick. Now this browser I got right here is go act stupid because of the ad blockers, so I might have to come over here and see it. Let's see if it goes back to right where it's at. All right, so you see this is the guy right here, and you see he kind of got that shaved on the side of the head haircut going on. Let's see if I can make it any larger. Zoom it in. You see that? But you know who that haircut looked like to me? Y'all remember the TV show Doug? And I couldn't remember. He looked like Roger Klotz. That's the same haircut It's Roger Klotz. Look. And now it's just hit me, Roger Klotz. He's a white nationalist. He just happened to be green. So maybe he was a green nationalist for the Doug world. But that haircut, I gotta be honest, is giving more than Coinky Dink to me, if you ask me. I'm just saying. So, with that being said, when I made that connection, I was like, yo, I need to hit the Googles. Cause what if this event could be connected? Now, we don't have really any intel, because just to before we go into the deep, parts about the whole Drake and his connection to the underworld, Ross was out of line. I'll be honest. I'm all for drama. I'm all for just doing what the hell you want to do. And I'm all for not like us playing from the mountaintops of the entire world. However, going to your ops country of origin, of course, is Drake a lame? Yes. Is his music track? Yes. Is he fake? Yeah. But he is also from there, and not everybody there, you can assume, go think he a lame. Let me think. If there's any Canadians in the chat, let me know what's the temperature up there on Drake. I would have to say, I would think it'd be 50-50 though. Like 50% of the people be like, oh, he trash, and 50% would be like, oh, but he from our country, so we gonna support him. So let me know. However, and I'm gonna give Ross a little props for just having the bagunzas, or whatever I heard in an Italian movie one day for testicles, for having the what they would say, the you got some big I don't know, it's a plausible statement, but just for having the gumption, there we go, that's not the word, but for having the gumption to go up there and play this song and just act like everything was gonna be great. And I would like to salute Canada for just standing up, just for some, for some national pride stuff, not for Drake specifically, not standing up for him, just on some, hey, that's kind of jacked up, please turn it off. However, the rest of the crowd don't seem like it's really a big issue to them. We probably see some people see walking, and they see walking as Canada walking, so not like us in the background. I'm pretty sure it's somebody doing it. But this guy right here, who from now on, we will be calling Klotz from the Doug character, he didn't like it, and he's looking very Hell's Angelish to me. We'll just say allegedly. Can't say that's what it is. He's the only person that had the problem and stepped to Ross once Ross got off the stage. Let's see. We can play some of that beautiful beam footage here. His face. I'm dead serious. And I'm gonna mute it because you already hear me talking. Why hear me talking twice? Okay, well, I'll just shut up. He may have missed him. And the security came up. So he came, hit him. I don't think he hit him, though. I think he swung. I think he talked about it afterwards, too. He may have missed him. He attempted, but it looked like he didn't hit him. And he kind of went this way, or maybe tried to hit the security or whatever. So that occurred, and Ross got online or whatever. He went on his Instagram, I think, and we couldn't find it after the video, but of course he said he was all right. And so I went to a place on the internet where drizzlers all like to congregate, and that is the Drizzy subreddit, one of the weirdest places ever. But the reason I'm here, and I'm gonna be honest, I hang out here in this Reddit to downvote people and laugh at people's sadness and depression of their idol being destroyed. However, I also come here to fact check stuff. So if somebody says, hey, Drake did XYZ, blah blah blah, I'll come here and see if his own community is speaking about it. And I did notice that someone said, and this was 2 months ago, did anyone notice in the Family Matters video at the end who Drake was being shot with? That's the leader of the Hells Angels. I was like, word. And like I said, I remember around that time, it was other people, other videos, other parts of the internet speaking on this. And this comment said it's his neighbor, Andrew Kernew, apparently connected with the Hells Angels, though I haven't seen that confirmed. Kendrick said Drake has moles, and one of them is right next to him. I think Drake was putting his next door neighbor in the scene with a red bandana, tells us that Kernew was the fake mole. And remember Drake would, and now they about to start and this person was about to start glazing, and this other person said his name is Hell's Angel, so his fandom knows his connection to the Hell's Angels. Now, I'm not sure the pure definition. This is just photos of him, and apparently he loves to wear their gear. All right. He's been spotted in a lot of their gear. And I guess it's the number 81 has some significance in there. And this is the actual guy from, and we're going to hit up this one too. This is Big 81, but don't know on a Harley. Oh, that's a line that Drake has said. So let's just take a couple of looks at these photos. So this is the guy from the Family Matters video that they talked about. Red bandana, and apparently he is the leader or, you know, a member of the Hells Angels, which is crazy. And it further lets us know just how much not like us Drake really is. Because I'm be honest, all I know is I'm pretty sure they don't like black people. But let's see what the Wikipedia says. Let's see if the Wikipedia just keeps it 100. Because, you know, anybody can go in there and edit it. Maybe it does says, yo, we don't like black people. And then somebody was like, hey, bro, we need to update that Wikipedia, man. And just not bring up any race or anything. Let's look at the history. The Hells Angels originated March 17, 1948 in Fontana, California, when several small motorcycle clubs agreed to merge. Otto Fredelli, I probably pronounced that wrong, a World War II veteran, is credited with starting the club after breaking from the Pissed Off Bastards motorcycle club over a feud with a rival gang. According to the alternative theory, the Hells Angels were founded November 15th in 1951 in San Bernardino by Dick White. You can't get no whiter than that name right there. A member of the Redlands Road Runners. The Pissed Off. I'm sorry. We about to go down the rabbit hole. I got to see what the Pissed Off Bastards was about. The Pissed Off Bastards, or the POBOB, say that 10 times fast, is a motorcycle club that in 1947, along with the Booze Fighters. What these names, man? I ain't gonna lie, I thought rap had some weird names, but they're taking the cake with this one. In the Market Street Commandos, we got a grocery store called Market Street, participated in the highly publicized Hollister riot, later immortalized on the film The Wild One. The POBOB was among the earliest motorcycle car clubs in California and established a few miles west of San Bernardino. Blah, blah, blah. Y'all know what I'm trying to look at. Look for in 1948, the AMA supposedly made a statement that 99% of the motorcyclists are good people. Okay, no. All right, so it's not talking about anything here as far as, you know, the racism, but of course we're just gonna Google it. Hells Angels racism. Not spelled Hells Angels raw. Hells Angels. And let's see if that's exactly what they are. Okay, here we go. Hells Angels forever. They still rely on racism as a barrier to membership in the last bastion. Blah blah blah. Associates. This is from the San Diego News. In 2003, 17 Hells Angels associates faced charges after hate attacks in Ocean Beach. So yeah, it kind of lets us know what's going on here. And then that's the funny question. The question is not if they are racist. It says how racist are the Hells Angels? Not if, but how. All right. Let's see. I like Quora too. A lot of people are answering that aren't in any black HA members, but the question isn't limited to black people. There are other minorities depending on how you define minority. There are a lot of Latino members, and at least one Asian member is doing a life sentence. I used to be a booze fighter and spent some time around the biker scene. There are all female MCs, all black MC. Well, these motor clubs, but we talking about that specific one, Rosemary Filth. Yes, but very, very few in the US. The club as a whole isn't racist, but that doesn't stop racist members from joining. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, this is who Drake aligns himself with, period. And apparently, I believe there was an article. Let's go to Canada and Drake, Hells Angels. I remember seeing like a article about Drake and about Canada not wanting to here we go. This was in 2018. I remember seeing this a while back. Toronto police chief shames Drake for his Hells Angels hoodie. Let's check this in. And I see you, Travis Scott. Do you know, Travis, are you, well, you know what? I forgot who you decided to procreate with, so never mind. Drake, aka Toronto Sweetheart, has come under fire for the police recently for a fall outfit which consisted of a Hells Angels supporting hoodie. Toronto police and other Canadian officials have said this demonstrates support of a violent criminal organization which has been in Canadian courts on charges of drug trafficking, weapon charges, and murder. Any endorsement, no matter its form, for a criminal organization is frustrating for all law enforcement, including TPS Toronto Police Chief Mark Saunders tweeted over the weekend. It's possible Drake didn't know his clothing was a show of support, but if he did, then I have real concerns with his disregard for the values held by this city and TPS. In the photo, which was published to the American rapper Travis Scott's Instagram and was later regrammed by Route 88. Let's go there and see if it's still there. The shop around the corner from former Hells Angels clubhouse, which sells the gang's merchandise. Drake can be seen wearing the Toronto chapter Big Red Machine sweatshirt. They want to, I'm skipping a paragraph, but they want individuals like him to wear their paraphernalia and propaganda to portray a positive image to counteract and provide a counter message to the message and reporting from the media and police, and quite frankly from the victims who they've impacted, Halton said in an article published Friday. And apparently, and I shouldn't have skipped this paragraph, so sorry, told you I didn't really hang out in school like that. Staff Sergeant Lindsay Halton of BC's, I guess that's British Columbia's provincial anti-gang agency, told the Vancouver Sun the hoodie contains several references to the Hells Angels motorcycle club, particularly the numbers 8 and 1, which are stand-ins for the letters H and A. Wowzers. So yeah, let's see. This is a Instagram, and that was a very long time ago, so I'm not gonna try to see if they still got that post up, but doesn't matter. That's what he's connected to. So brings in a good question. Was this not a stay of Canadians standing up for BBL Drizzy, but was this a Drizzy's probably payment of X amount of money for protection from them guys, or maybe being extorted? This is all my thoughts, not facts, but in imagination land, what if Drizzy is being extorted by these guys and Ross coming there just shitting all over the Drizzler is bad for them, as in, hey, yo, when people pay us for protection, we don't let this shit happen. We got to stop this shit. And that's why Ross had hands attempted to be put on him, right? Or maybe they was like, you know what? You're half of us, Drizzy. We're going to let you in, okay? And we're going to protect you, all right? Now, what we need you to do is wear the clothes. And if somebody comes up here and tries to play a song about you being a pedo, we're going to fight. One of the two. Extortion, or they're all in the same game. Who knows? I'm just out here rambling. I'm going to take a look at the chat and see what's going on. Because let's see what says you guys. All right. Teresa says he got a weird haircut. Why is he around? Indeed, why is he around? Let me get rid of this Y'all know my name by now. If you don't, let me move it over some elsewhere, because it's in the way. Let's see. All right, yeah, that'll work. And I'm gonna bring myself to the center, and then I can see better. And see, I'm supposed to be doing all this behind the scenes. Y'all ain't supposed to be seeing me drag and drop stuff. Get it together, Streamlabs. Gee whiz. Looking hella unprofessional out in these streets. Alright. How is Drake trying to keep it PG while he working with the Hells Angels? Facts. I'm just trying to keep it PG. Hey, we should look at them RDC skits of Drake. Them is so hilarious. Gavin McGinnis. All right. Jada said that's who that was. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna go back to that comment. I'm trying to go in order. Like I said, this I don't think Drake understands how bad this is. If his career was on life support, he just pulled the plug. OMG, Dwayne Murphy Jr. Which, you know what? I'm gonna go. Let me pull this up because I'm very scatterbrained and I will forget. But let me pull this up before I forget about this, because this is how horrifically bad of a team Drake actually has. Like, horrifically bad. Because y'all remember last Friday when he was supposed to debut some songs with a new person? I believe her name was Camila Cabello or Cabello, who also, we take out Drake's name and just put the letter R, so racist you had to go see a therapist. Camila Cabello gets shut down with reminders of her racist past. He decided to not do only one song, but 2 songs with someone who literally was damn near canceled, if not canceled completely. Because I gotta be honest, don't know who this girl is until I heard about, you know, her association with Jeezy. I went back, found out she was part of Fifth Harmony, and then like in 2015 or something, 14, on Tumblr, she was posting the folks eating fried chicken and racist remarks. But this is who Drake decided to make his comeback songs with, which we see did not make a big splash, because hopefully somebody on his team, and we're also going to talk about Drake's team, because Kendrick alluded to in his disses that nobody in his team really fucks with him, nor do they want to see him win. If you just look at all the moves Drake has been making lately, that appears to be true. And Aubrey appears to just be going along with whatever these people are saying. Kind of like on Anchorman. Y'all remember on Anchorman with Will Ferrell when him and his girl was into it at the time? I think it was Veronica. When him and Veronica was into it, and to get him back, she just changed the words on the teleprompter, because he doesn't actually interpret what he reads. He only reads. Much like how Drake does a freestyle on Funk Master Flex, where he just reads what was texted to him on his BlackBerry and not actually do the rapping. It appears that Drake wakes up in the morning, they hand him a piece of paper, and it says, okay, so on the itinerary, I'm going to do a feature with a parody group singing Hey Delilah in auto-tune. Then you guys were, then I'm going to do a song with Sexy Red where I rap over a beat that is saying that I have a BBL. And then a couple of weeks later, you're going to have me do 2 songs with a racist while people are calling me a colonizer. And all the while, you're going to have me posting weird posts on my Instagram wearing Janko jeans in a full-blown office suit without the jacket and a sweater draped on top in my son's soccer game. I don't see anything wrong with that. Let's go. Sounds like a good plan. I'm glad I'm paying you guys the big bucks. Let me get back to these Let's get back to these comments. And forgive me, y'all. Forgive me on this comments. These apps is crazy. Let's see. Drake ain't with no Hell's Angels. Are you new here? Did you just pull to the thing? So let's say he is not a member of it. King Neon. Let's say he's not a member of it. He may not be a member, but he's sure wearing their uniform. And we'll go back. Well, let's take it a deep further, because I went to YouTube and I wanted to see for myself if any other, YouTubers was talking about, him and that affiliation. And this is what I ran into. This is what so the first thing I found when I said Drake, Hell's Angels, was videos from Demon Dro. Hell's Angels come out in rapper Drake's video shoot. King Neon. Let's say he's not in it. Sure is around it. While the Hell's Angels are supporting Drake. This is Biker Chronicles, bro.
Check this out.
Oh my, ads are annoying. Okay. We're gonna go back to my profile and we're just gonna have to deal with them trying to stop the ad blockers, because I can't live my life like that. I'm just letting you know. It's gonna take about 5 minutes for it to come up. We'll keep going through there, but
music and outlawed clubs have always been intertwined for decades.
Rapper Young Thug will appear in court this morning. The rapper, whose real name is Jeffrey Williams Jr., was arrested Monday on 56 counts.
Let's get to the actual, the meat and potatoes. Jeffrey Williams Jr. Let's see. So they talk about the 2018 hoodie incident, which I went over, that the police chief was like, yo, why was you rocking they stuff? The Drake beef, but they bring up the house shooting
incident, May 7th, 2024.
Breaking news out of Toronto. A shooting has occurred outside the home of Canadian rapper Drake. The incident occurring in the wake
of that's
guards
nice.
Standing over a man on the property on Park Lane Circle. Police say they were called around 1:30 this afternoon for reports of someone trespassing.
Since the shooting happened during the beef, many people attributed the shooting to the feud between the two rappers. But this was what the authorities had to say about the speculation.
So, I am aware of what you're talking about, but it is so early in the investigation that we don't know.
Multiple trespassing incidents, raising questions about his safety. So the question we all have in our minds, is Drake joining the Hells Angels for protection owing to his current beef with Kendrick Lamar, or he's just supporting the hood he grew up in? Regardless of his
Hells Angels stay out in up there in the rich neighborhoods. I didn't know that. But anyway, so that was for you, King Neon. He may not be in it, but he is definitely with it. Factuals. Let's see. My wife is from what's up, bro? Sharma. My wife is from Vancouver, and there are a lot of races there. It's diverse but segregated, and this is from who's visited at least once a year for the past 13 years. They are way more racist than us. Wowzers. Wow, more racist in America? Gee whiz, when I used to walk to school when I was young, we could walk to the bus stop the long way, but we was like, fuck that, nobody's gonna take the long way. We would cut through this trailer park, which had swastika flags all over the place, and they never bothered us. I'm being honest, they never bothered, and we would just throw eggs at their house just in our own personal protests, and they never would look out the windows or nothing. We was like, what, in 9th, 10th grade we was doing that and stuff. But yeah, I thought that was just, some damn self stuff. And so I'm very surprised. Thank you for that insight, Roshama. I am surprised to hear that, actually. Let's see. Dude, Dwayne Murphy. on some look, I'm about to show you something, man, because I'm not even joking. When I was making this thumbnail, I literally had, let me see if he's still in here. I literally had Zangief. I was go put Zangief in here, but I was like, man, folks don't know who Zangief is, man. They ain't go even click on it. Check this out. Hold on, let me see if it show up on the screen. So I was working on the thumbnail. Look at this. I'm so dead serious. Great minds think alike. I was gonna put Zangief punching Ross like this, but I was like, you know what? Don't nobody even know that reference. Shout out to you, man. Great minds, man. Great minds. And then Zangief is from Russia, and I didn't want to be culturally inappropriate. You know what I'm saying? That's like I put a Korean cartoon character to be a Japanese person. That's not right. You know what I'm saying? And that was the main reason I didn't do it. But shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, exactly. Hell's Angels are loyal to money only. I was telling Briss that. Not Briss. I was telling my other homeboy. I was like, they'll protect anybody. And you know Drake is paying the big bucks. It's 50-50. It's the number 2 or 3 song in Canada. This was Drake's flexing his white power. What? I ain't know not like, let me see. Canadian Canadian music charts. I did not know. That is wild. Let's see. Billboard Canadian Hot 100. Let's see what's on here. A bar song. All right. A bar song. I had some help. Please, beautiful Houdini. Wow, it's still in the top 10, and it peaked at number 2. 7 weeks on the chart. That's insane. That is insane. Wow. Jeez Louise. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I'll be hella hurt, man. Yo, Ross didn't go out like no punk neither, no. And he didn't connect with him. Like, you could clearly see it went like, let me see. Like, past the head. I would do it, but then somebody clip it and have me looking all malish and shit on the internet, and I don't have time for that. Cojones. That was the word I was looking for. Cojones. Appreciate y'all. I don't be seeing the actual chat as I'm like doing this because I gotta look at different screens. So, see, walking in Canada is asking for permission for dance. Y'all forgetting the day NLU dropped. So did Rick Plain. Coincidence? I think not. Now I'm gonna be honest. So in reality, what I heard was it wasn't that his plane dropped. He had a rough landing. It didn't even drop. Like, it landed and it just veered off into the like off the runway, and then Ross just kind of ran with, you know, that narrative that was gonna go on there. And that wasn't from no Drizzy people neither. That was from people that was like, that just was in the nose. Like, no. As much as but of course, I would probably ran with it. No, I found out the truth pretty quick, so I don't even think I ran with it back then. Drizzy Red is delusional beyond belief. It is a crazy place. Like, I literally feel like I be in the Twilight Zone when I be in the Drizzy's in the Drizzy Reddit, for real, because it's like, wow. Also, Family Matters was an attempt at death word magic. Word, Fly Mama, please go into details here. I'm intrigued. I'm not sure what that means. If I'm Ross, I'm calling Texas DSS and getting Drake Kid put in a poster on for being a subject. Yo, on some real shit. Because CPS they take your kid for anything. They're in Texas, at least they used to back in the day, for real. They got plenty of evidence. I mean, it's a whole song talking about he's better, and he got on gang paraphernalia in a diss song talking about how he keep shooting niggas with gunshots in the background. But then they'll probably be like, hey guys, I know you see that on TV, but we all know he's not really like that. He's just a big fraud. He's, except for the bad parenting part, but you know. Let's see. I bet my savings that if Drake himself was there, he wouldn't even swing on Ricky Rose, but this man did over a song. Like, take a bathroom break if you don't like the song. For real. For real. I ain't gonna lie, that dude kind of, what you just said kind of gives credence to me thinking that this was a it had to do with some money being exchanged. Look at y'all. Y'all was already ahead of the game in the chat, man. I'll be late. Thanks a lot, Google. Obviously, is a PDF file and a RR who wrote many of Drake hits. Who wrote many of Drake? Oh, you talking about Travis? Yeah. I wouldn't put in past. Can't put nothing past anybody. Which I'm gonna take a moment right now to plug the Patreon. Now, we just got the Patreon set up, and we're gonna get this commercial going. Let's see if I can. If it just take me to the straight link. This is our Patreon. It is the Hateration Nation, Society of Healthy Haters. This is an organization in a society that views constructive criticism as hating now. Anytime you say something like, oh, that music, it sucks, and the person making it is trash, and they a horrible person, oh, why you hating? Blah, 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 blah. No. I'm trying to tell you, like, the truth, and you really should, like, because a lot of people are saying, now that they know this backstory, the music don't sound good now. And I'm like, wow, it never sounded good to me, because I had already knew the frequency was completely off on this guy anyway. So this Patreon is a place where we can congregate. There will be live streams. Like this type of content right here, YouTube is going to be like, yeah, so we don't think advertisers like that, blah, 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 blah. And here you'll be able to see, and we'll be able to have conversations such as Fly Mama, I believe she's going to be talking about some word death magic spell or something like that. This is where we'll be having those live discussions. We'll talk about conspiracy theories. We'll talk about the dark behind the scenes of the industry and what really goes on, and not just currently, but from the genesis. Did you know that the music industry roots are mainly tied to the mob? Yes, it's always been gangster. And this is where you'll be able to see that type of content. Also have live streams just for their content. Today was pretty much just like, letting you know how, and I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I'm gonna jump on live stream and just talk crazy anyway, but this is gonna be full of that. And you can be a hater, a big hater, or the biggest hater. And if you become the biggest hater, you'll have live Q&As there. You can ask us whatever questions you have, and we'll have another special group for other different discussions. But we'll also be talking about relationships, marriage, all of that stuff in here. So just go. I shall put the link in the chat. I don't know how YouTube acts with links and stuff, but I just dropped it in there. So if you're interested, let us know. Everything's there. We'll also have a Discord community group where we'll be able to do live streams. We may do watch along, stuff like that, and hopefully building a big community so we can get away from the censorization, if that's a word, of the tube. All right. So just putting it out there for you guys. Just putting it out there for you. Back to these comments. He also purchased all these chains and music memorabilia to channel the spirit of artists for his music. Unfortunately, he didn't understand that Tupac ring was cursed. Yo, how long ago did he get Tupac's ring? Let us see that. Let's see when Drake bought Tupac's ring. Let's see. Do they give us the date of when he bought it? Sutherland's, this is a Pitchfork. So he bought it. Wow. He bought it pretty much a year ago. Wow. That's kind of spooky that as soon as he gets something that's apparently already cursed, that it just goes down for him. So with that being said, if it's cursed, do you think it's one of them, and this is membership conversation, but we're going to go there. We're going to go there today. Because you guys have got me intrigued. Now I'm down for some Scooby-Doo mystery stuff. So would you think if the ring is already cursed, why would Kendrick want it? Or is it one of them situations where, since kind of like Captain America and Thor, and Captain America, since he was, pure heart or whatever, could pick up Thor's hammer, with Kendrick having a ring, will it like neutralize the curse of the ring? Is that how it works? Please, somebody let me know in the comments. Fly Mama or Dwayne Murphy, let me know. Please let me know. Hold on. Fly Mama speaking, she says Google Gregory Wooley. Let's see who that is. Gregory. Hey, now before I press enter, you ain't about to get me put on a list of where I'm getting swatted and my dog getting kicked in. You know what? I don't care. I'm already halfway there. I already put the Gregory in there. Wooley. All right, let's see. Who is this? Gregory Wooley. Organized crime figure Gregory Wooley killed in shooting. Haitian-born Canadian mobster associate. What? Well, I guess I just disassociated, the full-blown racism of it. I guess that one person in the court was right where it said, it's sprinkled there or whatever. It may be like a main thread, but not 100%. As someone else said, they only color they care about is green. So, wow, this is crazy. Let's go to his Wikipedia. He was a Haitian-born Canadian mobster associated with the Hells Angels Motorcycle Club. Wooley was the protege and bodyguard of Maurice. Oh, wow. Y'all, check this out. All right, y'all see Maurice. Okay, y'all see Maurice. And then, hold on, we gonna go back. So y'all see Maurice and y'all see Gregory. Y'all know who that look like? Do y'all know who that looks like? This is so crazy. Damn it, I can't spell. How you spell DiBiase? They usually smarter than me. Here we go. That's who it was. This might have been the original Ted DiBiase and Virgil. Look at him. He was his bodyguard, just like Ted DiBiase. Virgil was Ted DiBiase's bodyguard. Wow. What? The rabbit hole. So deep. Pause. This is crazy. This is wow. All right, we ain't gonna go too deep in this because I'm never gonna get in the chat. But thank you, Fly Mama, for pointing that out. That is now, if you are part of the Hateration Nation, we have a channel for these types of discussions. We will be in the Discord, and boom, just go down the rabbit hole. Okay, just go down. So yeah, and I think with the big hater, you get, even at just being a regular hater, you got access to the Discord. All right. So now currently we don't have anything, because I just figured out how Patreon works. We don't have like content loaded up, but most of it's probably gonna be of live streams. I know Brisk, he likes to do like documentary style stuff, so I know he gonna upload it, but mainly it's gonna be like live streams where we talk about different topics that we don't talk here. Because as y'all saw on the poll, and let me go to the poll so y'all can see, which is another reason why the Patreon has been started. We asked our lovely subscribers a question, and it was, what made you subscribe to our channel? And 67%. Now, it is a very small sample group. And that's funny to me for a reason I'm about to show you. But we asked, why did you subscribe to our channel? And a whopping 67% said Drake versus Kendrick content only. I will only watch those videos. Then we had a nice 30% of that said Brisk and Super's discussion on anything. And so I'm like, yo, this YouTube only gonna push this if we talk about Drake and Kendrick. Now, it's funny how we ask y'all serious questions. This is why America is where we at when it comes to voting for certain people in certain positions, not just the presidency, but locally, people, only a subset of people actually vote for the important topics. This is a very important topic we asked here. 158 votes. I asked, who got the best beats? 1.9. 1,900 people took time out their day to say it was Mustard. We trying to supply y'all with the best content. 158 people cared. But Mustard on the Beat hoe was, I gotta answer that. Mom, shut up, Mom. I'm gonna give you your medication. I gotta answer this question. No, Metro Boomin is about to win. And y'all like these music rap battle questions. 813 votes. 902 votes. Y'all don't mess with the millennial old people posts. And but I'm not mad. It is what it is. So that is another reason the Patreon has begun. All right. So, and I don't know why this is talking about $9 a month. We don't have anything for $9. But yeah. So that's that. And what time is it? Because I only got so much time. I only got a little bit. So the rest of the live, I would not be clicking on nothing else. If you put something in the comments for me to click on, I can't. I'm so behind on the comments, and I'm gonna have to jump off. But I do want to get through all the comments. I want to get through all the comments before I get off of here. So that's what we gonna do for the remainder. And please don't say nothing interesting I'm gonna want to click on. I know that's what y'all gonna do though, cause y'all be going hard in the chat. All right, let's see. I'm not sure that's the only piece with that same energy. Brody, Alexander, y'all weirdos. This had nothing to do with Drake or HA. This was Mercules and SDK and Cash Money versus Ross and Maybach. I don't know who Mercules and SDK is. Let's see. And he thinks we're dummies. Thank you, Brody. Any engagement on the channel puts food in my mouth. So thanks, bro. Let's see. Glad I called. What's up, Vina? Is the whatchamacallit, is that an ampersand? That ain't an ampersand. Does the little accents change how you pronounce that? Is it Vina? I hope I'm pronouncing it correct, but I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much. Also, HA isn't a racist gang. They literally have native Filipinos, Mexicans, etc. All right. I hope you're not crying over there. If you are, you may want to go to Rory and Mal's podcast. That's where people go to whine on the internet and cry, because you sound like a big crybaby. But once again, thanks for the engagement. No, you saw the items and totems in his Family Matters video. He has a lot of things from artists who ended up dying young. He really needs to be extreme. Okay. It was this TV show that used to come on in the 80s. Let me know y'all remember about this antique place, and the owners of it would go out trying to retrieve these antiques that was cursed and stuff. It would come on. I'm getting damn chills behind down my back about this show, because it was crazy. And they would go out and try to find the antiques, and each episode was about how the particular antique was, messing up the person's life. And it sounded like it was this rock star episode where it was this I think it was a girl or a dude, and they wanted to be famous, and they heard about this antique that if you got it, it would grant you the wish of fame. However, it was kind of like on some monkey's paw type situation, that they used it, they got famous, and made them beautiful, but once they hit the peak of fame, the thing sucked out all their beauty and all of the stuff and went back into the ring. They just became, even worse off than they was before. It was a really good episode. It always stuck with me. Let's see. Just say I'm white and I say so. That's what it sounds like. Dude in here crying. Gee whiz, bro. This how you want to spend your lunch? Crying? Because I don't care. Like, my feelings don't get hurt. I'm here crying. Gee whiz, bro. The demons are coming to collect. I just like that show. What's up, Trini? OG member up in this thing. And let's see. Anybody can be anything on internet, like in jail. I'm sorry, show woman now. Yeah, for real. You know what? Drake got to pretend to be a rapper. I am 8-time Olympian javel thrower, Kenny Lobster. That's who I am. Drake is affiliated with a racist organization. Wow, yeah. What's up? Brisk's in the house. You know who really banging said? My nigga Drizzy. Yeah, why he? Yeah, he should have put himself in there, but you know he ain't about that life for really trying to claim nothing like that, man. That's insane. How I'ma have a great life and then want to inject myself into gangsterism of any sort? That is crazy to me. I already got the money, and I understand for protection and stuff, but how about you do what Kendrick do and just stay in the house? How about that? Drake also didn't realize Kendrick was offering help. He really was. He wanted to try and save him, but Drake might be too far gone. See what you did there, or truly doesn't understand the practices he's into. Do a single search on Rick Ross and Murky Lee's Dumb Hoe. Look, man, I understand that your parents probably abuse you. Girls don't like you. And you probably are a pimple face nerd sitting behind a keyboard somewhere. And I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to keep you in this chat because maybe we can help you. Just like Kendrick tried to help Drake initially. I don't want to see you go out real bad, you dumb hoe. I want you to do better. All right. Let's see. What about both? I'm so far deep in the chat, don't even know where it's at. KKK Drizzy. I wish I could. Can I pin that? I can't even pin that right now. And then the chat done froze up. All right, here we go. Let me go back up here. And shout out to y'all. Y'all be popping in the chat. Be popping in the chat. All you Thor Odin dudes always say they are not racist. For real though. They do. It's really sad. I wish I could be like, I feel sorry. I'm gonna be honest. I really do. Hey guys, Dutch Guy here. Been seeing some of your vids and finally I'm starting to understand some of the culture. You and some other YouTubers have opened my understanding of your perspective. Man, that's what I'm talking about. Glad to help. Thank you for reaching out. Shout out to let's see, because I don't want to be stupid. Because I don't know much about oh, it's in another. I've been to Copenhagen. So shout out to our Dutchland people out there. And I'm be honest, I love that whole region. I've been to Amsterdam, Copenhagen. This is in my younger days when I was wild, just kind of, yeah, I was wild now. So shout out to y'all. Now, with that being said, I was out there wilding out, so I wasn't really in. I don't travel to embrace culture. When I go to a city, when I go anywhere in the world, you know what the first place I look for? I know this is gonna sound horrible to people. I look for McDonald's. My favorite McDonald's on the planet Earth is located inside the Frankfurt airport, and there's another one in Berlin, and they have the freshest tasting Big Macs that I've had on the globe. And I had a lot of Big Macs around the globe, and Germany does it the best. Let's see. You guys say you are not racist, but you are oh, okay. It's getting away. And see, another reason why, another reason for the Patreon people, because this is insane. All right. I didn't want it to turn into a race war in the comments. Just talk about Drake. Oh, it's Monday. One thing we didn't think about him working with other colonizers. Facts, Briss. Super facts. I'm a little confused. Wasn't the guy white t-shirt and khaki pants yelling at Rick Ross? He's the one that got knocked out. He was with Rick Ross. So no, the white dude swung at Rick, and then the security guard came back, and yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm too far removed from the video, and he's too rich to be a pedophile, right? That was the dumbest thing. Peep this. Drake liked the video post of those white guys using the N-word while beating. Oh, word. Word, pretty Mimi. Did not know that. Drake always stand telling on himself. Why he can't stay off the internet? I don't get it. I really don't get it. KKK Drizzy. That's the one I wish I could have pinned, and then the app started acting stupid. We riding with that. KKK Drizzy, please, someone put that in the. Somebody reply to that in one of the community chats, please, so I don't forget it. KKK Drizzy. Oh, that is too funny to me. KKK Drizzy. Hell's Angels celebrations. Why are they around? Facts, Briz. Facts. Buying out a restaurant at 4, and don't tell me you tried to if you tried to hit me on the dang phone, man, it be tripping and stuff. Buying out a restaurant for a 13-year-old go 2 nights in a row, then continue to text her. All right, y'all. For those that don't know, I said I want to go share nothing else because I need to hop off. What time is it? I guess I could do 10 more minutes. Let me see if I can find what Fly Mama is talking about, okay? Because she is talking about, so our friend, and don't forget, here's the Patreon. All right. And if you just want to join for free, you can. I got to be honest. I don't know what happens when you press the join for free button. I don't think you get to see nothing. And there's nothing back here right now, but our first lives and stuff will be content coming this week though. But please join the support. But let's see if I type in Drake and Turks and Caicos. And let's see if we can get some pictures of a certain chick. So apparently he goes to Kirk. Now I don't know the age of this chick, and I don't think this is the specific chick. There is a specific chick that I think either he had been chilling out with since he was younger, and then he started publicly kind of, you know, letting pictures surface when she turned 18. But the word is she was much younger when they initiated their relationship. Stream video, and I think this is it right here. And apparently he had been kicking it with her before. Let's see if they got her age in here. You know what? There is a channel, I forgot his name. I think his name is KCO. It started with a K or C. Let me see if I find his YouTube. And he be talking about this stuff. K Drake KCO. Turks and Caicos. Turks. Let's see if we can find the actual footage, because it's somebody that be talking about this. I can't go down the rabbit hole this time right now. But we go get there. And like I said, this is more of Discord stuff. You know what? I'm gonna just read the chat because I just found a way to read the chat. I ain't gonna be able to highlight y'all, but I'm gonna read the chat. I might be able to highlight this one though. Hold on, this one chat I do want to spit. Hold on. It is a chat I need to highlight. Hold on, y'all, real quick. Let me see if I can find it here. Jen, Lynn, appreciate you. Hold on, I got some sound effects here that's for good stuff. There we go. That's the positive one. Appreciate you, Jen, Lynn, for the support, for the $5 super sticker. Really appreciate that. And now I'm gonna just read them down, but really appreciate that love. Seriously. And she is OG. She been here from the beginning too as well. So shout out Jen Lynn. Be seeing her in the comments representing for the culture. All right, let me go over here and see if I find the chat. See if I see something that stick out really quick. Dang, super pause. Something that stick out really quick. Let's see. Hell's Angels are in law enforcement, so he can't snitch. Oh, they sure do be like intertwined into the system, like for real. Folks don't be understanding just how crazy it be. Arkansas is a weird place. Great chicken gizzards there. Yes, at least that's what my pops think, because I don't eat gizzards. All right, I just started eating greens like maybe 6 years ago. Okay, when I grew up, I was the spoiled person, and I ate McDonald's pizza, Taco Bell, Arby's. I was eating Arby's at a young age. I was not eating Arkansas food on no levels. But shout out to Arkansas, I still love it. Let's see. Ain't Canada a refugee country? Is it? You know what? We gonna have to do a live talking about Canada, just the history, because they are of the north of us. I know nothing about them except for Niagara Falls, apparently, and nasty ass pudding, and the worst artist that has ever graced the earth, Aubrey. Let's see. Not Like Us became a bar fight anthem, for real though. For real. Let's see. I have a felony and go to Canada quite often without any issues. That's King Neon. The last words on Family Matters was "you did, you did, you did." Then using the imagery of the van being crushed is all a magic attempt. Oh wow. Yo, Fly Mama, do you follow Lovely T? Let me know if you follow Lovely T. You sound like you would be a tea sipper, because I've been following Lovely T for a long time. Let's see. Boss Man Aloe says he couldn't get in 2 years ago. Ish, the way they put in the waiting room, and we had to call some lawyer to get us sent back. Soup, you really aren't taking the #1 Drake hater spot from me, the Slander Truth said. I don't know, bro. What year? Well, I'm a 07, 08 hater. I saw Replacement Girl with him and Trey Songz and was like, what is this garbage? And I was sad after that. Then I saw his behind the scenes stuff with what's that show he was on, Degrassi and stuff. Now I saw him, I saw the Replacement Girl, then I saw the behind the scenes stuff. I was like, all right, that matched him wearing a Kangol and leather like it's 97 or some shit, which is horrible raps. But then, and at that point he was harmless. I just thought his music was trash until I saw him perform over his, what's that song he had, November 18th or whatever, that was June 27th, DJ Screwed Up Click, Big Pokey them freestyle, and he rapped over that, looking hella stupid on stage. I was disgusted. I almost got sick to my stomach, and that's the day I started hating him, like just pure hate. And it was just because of the disrespect. I was like, wow. And I felt, what really had me, I was confused though, because the whole crowd knew the words to his verse. To whatever the version he made, like the whole crowd was singing it. It was girls though. It wasn't, I didn't see no dudes, but I was like, am I tripping? Is this really what's hot in the streets right now? And I wasn't an old head at the time neither. So I was like, nah, man, fuck that. And I've been labeled a hater by a plethora of people over the years, and it just feels so great. Thank you, Kendrick, for freeing us. But shout out to the Slander's Truth. Keep the hate alive, because the hate is the love. The hate for Drake is the love for our culture, is the love for hip-hop. That's what the hate of Drake is. So keep it up, man. Fly Mama, appreciate you, just joined up. Appreciate you, Fly Mama. Thank you so much. May I ask you something? Lorax, earwax, you can definitely ask. And I'm be honest, you ain't gotta ask if you can ask something. And then let's say it's something, because a lot of people was like, oh, I think super gay and this and that. You ain't gotta, I don't get offended, because you know, anything that ain't true I ain't gonna get offended about. Anything that is true, I'm not gonna get offended about. So you don't have to be like, oh, can I ask you something? I'm just gonna answer it. So, you know. And shout out to the person in the last video I dropped, said my voice was too high to talk about anybody being masculine. Shout out to you, just for, you know, for all the people that just like saying shit like that on the internet, because you guys are what make the internet a great place. That's where That's what the Drizzy Reddit sounds like. So appreciate all y'all. Kendrick will have the blessings from Tupac's family. Yep, that's super facts about that. That was Anthony T. Park. I think he wants to get a ring back to Pac's family. Okay, that makes sense. That was Fly Mama. Tina Matthews. Kendrick's covered by TMH and Protected by Angels. Oh, Real Angels. Tina, 18, I was like, hold up, wait, what? He got the angels on this side too? What the fuck going on? But you talk about actual angels. Yeah, Drake is not, which makes it better for spirits to attach themselves to. Facts. Leonardo Thomas, yes, I think Kendrick would holster the ring instead of flashing and wearing the ring. Facts. He go like, it ain't, because somebody mentioned earlier, this dude collecting all the artifacts like a true colonizer, like the Queen of England them did with all of the places they colonized, took all of their treasures. Which brings us to Black Panther. Shout out to Kendrick for making a dope soundtrack to that. And Killmonger, which they tried to portray as the bad guy, which him actually, like, you know, being messed up to the Wakandans was messed up. However, his line of thinking, I was on it the whole movie. I was like, was he the bad guy? Because he want to take back all of the stuff that the colonizers stuff? What? We sure? He's also, and then he, of course, he had to be a butthole once he did take over and, you know, and burn all of the you know, jungle juice flowers that give you power and shit. But yeah, I completely lost the point I was at. Let's see. Yes, Kendrick host ring. Miss Sweetie. What's up? I mean, Sweetie Miss. What's up, Sweetie Miss? Kendrick also did Magic Through the Battle. Every song except MCG mention or in some way reference ancestors, including his granny and the three angels watch him. He did. Now I'm gonna be honest, I'm not when it comes to magic and stuff like that, I think that you know what, that is a damn that's a damn membership conversation right there, because we'll get into that conversation all day, because I love talking about that stuff. And before I go, one more plug. Hateration Nation, Society of Healthy Haters. We're here to hate society back into health. All right, I know I'm covering my face, but that's because the cause is more important than my beautiful chocolate skin. All right. Let's see. Ancestors work is absolutely, but for real though, the people from your people's always got your back. Okay, I was gonna go in this whole other, but I agree, your people's always got your back, because my mama always got my back. RP Jackie Miller, love you. I haven't been enticed to join a Patreon at all, but I'm here for Super 10 Super. Hit that convo. Wait, Super Rig. Wait, I think these are just typos. With shout out to you, Teresa, because as y'all see, I be having hella typos. And I'm not even a big conspiracy theorist. Y'all two gentlemen are doing y'all's big one, and I'm here for it. Appreciate you, Teresa, for the support. How was mentioning ancestors magic. This is Tina Matthews. So you're saying a verse once upon a time all of us who was in chains was practicing magic. So if I say I miss my dead, I'm gonna be honest, Tina Matthews, I think you kind of missing the point in actually the specific lyrics. I think we're not 100% aligned in what the people are talking about. Conjure up in the spirits and Shannon. Okay, hold on. Let's see. All right, I think I caught up on all the good stuff. We went further into the, you know, era. The what's the word? Era. Start with an E. Y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. Thank you guys for coming out, hanging out with me this lunch hour. I am going to try to jump on at least 3 times a week for a lunchtime with Ron. We may be jumping on well, no, we got some videos coming up for y'all. And I think our first schedule, if you see in the Patreon, you'll know when our first scheduled one is on. Also, another thing about the big haters, let me bring this back up on the screen. And you know what? I'm gonna make this the whole screen. Yes, it is bootleg over here at times. All right, another shout out to Jen Lynn. Really appreciate you on that one, for real. How do I get it off though is the question. Let's see. Okay. All right. Another thing about the biggest haters. With the biggest haters, you get all the access of the previous ones. However, you get to vote for topics. So we'll have polls going out. The topics we'll cover for that week in different categories. So we'll have the conspiracy theory category, but we'll also have a category about relationships, so family topics. And so there are different categories that there'll be votes for, and you guys will have a say in that. You big haters will have access to watch the replay of those lives that we do with the biggest haters. You won't be able to participate, but you'll be able to view, and haters will just get access to videos that we just upload, not the lives though, but certain videos that we do. But you'll probably get one live or two, but not all of them. Probably one live a month you'll get access to. But you'll have ad-free access to not only just the videos that we'll be doing on the pod, but also ad-free versions of the video we put here too. You'll have access to those too. So just want to put that out there. And I think, all right, I might have lied about that last one, but the first part was correct. Anyway, appreciate y'all for hanging out with me this lunch. I hope y'all, hold on, let me get this off. I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all's Monday. If work kicks your butt today, just let it roll off your back, okay? Because we need our jobs to sustain ourselves, so don't let it hurt you too much. Love your family, tell your family.